Mike Gravel is the senator who exposed widespread atrocities by the US in Vietnam War. The West gearing up to attack Iran. How serious is that?
The irresponsibility of Netanyahu and the lies. No, I don't have to. I'm not telling you anything new. Sarkozy says he's a liar. So in my humble status as a private citizen, that I tell you that Netanyahu is a liar is nothing new. But he is a liar because he's made statements about Iran that are absolutely ridiculous. And all it is to create the fear for the people within Israel. He is part of the George Bush syndrome, and that is create a bunker mentality and create fear, because with fear you can make people do almost anything in a representative society. And that's what they're doing in Israel. Israel has the finest group of peace advocates right within. Whenever I speak about Israel, I always quote Israeli citizens. I don't quote knowledge that I pick up anywhere else, because they are the best critics. Read Haaretz, and you'll see what they think of the government. And so this whole ginning up of a war with Iran, very dangerous, because Iran is not Syria, not Lebanon. Iran is a proud nation, and they have missile capabilities. They won't have nuclear capabilities, but they have missile capabilities that they can rain down on Tel Aviv. Now, I can tell you, if they are attacked, they will attack back, and Israel is so vulnerable and so small that they will retaliate. They'll use nukes to retaliate, because they can't suffer to be destroyed. They'll use the end solution. So they nuke Iran. What do you think Pakistan's going to do with its nukes? What do you think China's going to do? What do you think the United States is going to do in retaliation? I mean, you could start a third world nuclear war by irresponsibly attacking Iran. The best way to solve the problem with Iran is leave them alone. They eventually built a democracy that we Americans destroyed with the British. Leave them alone, and the people will develop a democracy anew. Theocracy won't last. Theocracies are of the past. Just leave them alone. The same thing with North Korea. Take out the 26,000 American troops in South Korea and leave them alone, and they'll find their way to a better form of government. The corporations need to be regulated. They are not democracies. The corporation is designed as an item of economic activity that is responsible to the shareholders. They're not responsible to the public. They're responsible to make a profit for the shareholders. And so if you have managers that have no moral conscience, in fact, corporations have no morality and no memory. They just are designed to make money. That should not be in command of society. And they are in command of society worldwide today. And that has to change, because that is going to lead to the destruction of our planet, because it is uncontrolled. And we see this with corporations, with the financial situation and the meltdown that's taken place. Again, that's irresponsible corporate activity that must be controlled. And of course, in the United States, you've got the conservatives and the Tea Parties. Oh, we got too much regulation. You know, trust the market. The market is the vehicle of greed and making profit. That's what you want to trust the life of your children to in the future? Don't you dare even talk about that. Corporations are a device that should be controlled by the people, and the people, the only tool the people have to control their collective activity is government. And so when people say government is bad, government is a tool. It can do good, it can do bad. If it's properly designed and controlled and in the hands of the people, and the people have a role in how the government will operate, now you have a win-win situation. I don't know if I mentioned to you the famous words of Marcus Cicero. Did I mention him? Okay. Well, it says it all, that people are free if they participate in power. I know of no country in the world today where the people are really free.
Mike Gravel, Chairman of the Democracy Foundation, thank you for speaking with RT.